So here we are at the personal information screen on selfpublishinghouse.com. Once you complete your registration and you choose your account type, you're going to automatically be redirected to your personal information screen. And what you're going to see on the personal information screen is going to be a little different depending on if you have an author or a freelancer account. Since the author account is more simple to set up, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that first. So here we have our personal information screen for an author account. And up here on the title, you'll see we have personal information for, and it gives me my username, which on this account is test account 2. Right below that, you'll see we have our first name and last name, which can be changed if we want it to be. Usernames, I'm afraid, are permanent, so be sure to choose your username wisely. Right below that, we have a area for our PayPal email address. You will need a PayPal account to be able to deposit money into your account so you can pay freelancers for services once a bid has been accepted. So if you don't have a PayPal account, you can get one for free at paypal.com, and that link will take you right there. And you go ahead and enter that email address in there, and I'm just going to go ahead and in here, I'm just going to enter in info@selfpublishinghouse.com. And then right below that, I have a area for my profile avatar. I'm going to go ahead and choose a profile avatar here, and I just have an example avatar here on this in our desktop here. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to scroll a little bit further down, and you'll see here in other information, I have a section where I can change my account password if I want to. I don't want to change that. If I did, I would just enter in the new password there and then confirm the password there and hit save. But all I need to do, I just needed to enter in my PayPal email address and choose a profile avatar if I want to, don't have to, and then click save. Once that's done, it will go ahead and update that information, and if it successfully updates the information, right up here at the very top of the screen, you'll see it'll have a green box and it'll say info saved. And then right below that, you'll have a couple of buttons and say next, would you like to either post a new project or search for freelancers? Once you've completed this information, you will be able to, at that time, go ahead and post a new project, or you can click on this button and search for freelancers and see what freelancers currently are on the site and what services they're offering. So that is an author account, and that's how to go ahead and set up an author account. Now, if you want to set up a freelancer account, that's a little more complex. So here we are at the personal information screen for a freelancer account. You'll see we have the title personal information for, and I have test account 1 right here. We've got our first and last name 2 that we can change, but then right here we have a description box and a WYSIWYG editor, or what you see is what you get editor. Now, you can just begin to enter some text in here. You could even drop some images in here if you like. And you can format the text that you put in here, or you could copy and paste your resume or CV from Microsoft Word. It'll copy and paste in here fine. I've got some text that I went ahead and I've got copied into my clipboard here. I'm going to go ahead and change this all back to a paragraph here so I can demonstrate how the WYSIWYG editor works here. Okay, so here I've copied and pasted in some Lorem Ipsum text, and I'm going to go ahead and change this to be a heading 3. So I have a heading tag. Let's say this might be like my tagline. Then I've got a paragraph here perhaps describing me or what I do. And then I've got 3 other sentences down here that are separated on their own lines. I'm going to turn that into a bulleted list. That could be perhaps a quick, concise little list of the services that you provide there. So that's just kind of an example of what you can do with the WYSIWYG editor. There's a lot of other things you can do to it, and like I said, you can actually copy or paste your resume or curriculum vitae from Microsoft Word directly in here. It will copy and paste just fine. Right below that, we have a field for our PayPal email address. Once again, to get paid for jobs that you have completed, you will need to have a PayPal email address. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that blank for right now. Profile avatar, I'm going to go ahead and choose the same avatar that I chose for the other account. Just give an example here. Scroll further down, you see we have the area where we can choose a new password. But below that, we have hourly rate. And if I had an hourly rate, I would just go ahead and enter that in there. But a lot of people are going to just charge a flat rate depending on what the job is. So if you do charge a flat rate, you can actually just leave this blank and it will go ahead and put flat rate out front for you and it'll demonstrate that. If you have some images in your portfolio, book cover designs or some design that you would like to show people, you can go ahead and put those images in here. I've got an example portfolio image I'm going to go ahead and put in there. As you'll see, it'll upload. And once it's uploaded, you'll see a thumbnail of the image here with a little red X next to it. So if you do want to get rid of this image later on, perhaps upload different ones or just go ahead and get rid of the image that you uploaded, you can click that little red X right there and that will get rid of it. Right under that are the Freelancer categories, and these are the categories that you're going to use, that you're going to select that are going to show people what services that you provide. So I'm going to go ahead and select a couple here: book cover and e-cover design, and maybe I do some audiobook work and computer technology and cookbooks. Let's say I edit those. So okay, and you'll see here we have the primary the primary category, which is editing by topic, and then the subcategories below that. You want to be sure to select subcategories unless you do provide all of the services in an entire topic, then feel free to go ahead and click by topic there, and that will automatically select all of those subtopics for you. So anyway, once you're done with that, go ahead and click save, and then it will save your personal information. And you will get once again a green box with the info saved message, and right below that we'll have a couple of different buttons here. One is to search for products and the other is to browse for products. But now I'm going to go ahead and take us to the profile screen itself. We're on personal info here, which personal info is the edit screen for your profile is what it's for. And down here I'm going to go ahead and click on my profile, which is going to take me out to the front of the site and now show me what my profile looks like. Now you'll see up here in the title I get my first name and my last initial with a period after it. Here is the description area where I put in my description, and you'll see it's formatted exactly how I wanted it, with a heading up here, a paragraph right here, and a bulleted list right here. Got my avatar right there, and right below that you'll see it's showing that my rate is just a flat rate per job. Down a little further, I have the portfolio picture that I put in there, and I can click on that and it will bring it up in a light box so I can look at that. And then right below that you'll see latest feedback that you've been given from users, if you have any reviews from users, and your latest one projects will show right under there. So anyway, that is how you edit your personal information screen and what your profile looks like on the outside of the site.